What's up, everybody? Today's video is a listener question from somebody who asked about my belt setup, what I run for 3-gun competition, and ironically, it's what I run for everything. So I have a Safariland ELS belt. That is the style that has the little receiver clips here. So I have ELS clips on my ELS belt that are positioned in very specific places. And then I have a QLS holster retention system. So that is that big old clip right there is the QLS, and then I have my holster on this guy, and then holster for whatever guns I'm going to be running. Got an open top holster for my old 2011. I got this one that I had custom made for my new Atlas double stack 1911. I have some Glock ones, some CZ ones, whatever. They all just go in this clip, super easy. And the clip's nice because I can take off my holster on a stage where I'm not going to use it. And I kind of have a jacked up back. I've slipped discs and things like that. So I tend to strip all this stuff off my belt between stages. So even if I wasn't shooting 3-gun where you have to reconfigure things all the time, this would still be a nice thing to be able to do. So that goes in there. It's nice and secure. The Apollo goes in that guy. Locking holster, mandatory for 3-gun in my opinion. Next along here, we got pistol stuff. So I have a few Safariland pouches, and I added a big old knob on there that you can see, so I can tighten these and loosen these depending on what I want. Some stages, it's nice to have them, you know, a reasonable tension, but you can still reload real fast. Sometimes you're jumping in and out of cars and doing all kinds of stuff, and you want to add a little retention. It's nice to be able to do that. I have one slightly angled one for my first magazine over here, and then the rest of them are more vertical. So when these guys go on, those guys are more vertical here. Whoops, I tightened that thing way down when I was talking about that. And then this first one here is angled just a little bit, just to make it a little bit more natural to draw from the front, so I'm not reaching down like this. Now, if I was a only pistol shooter, they would all be angled at the angle of my forearm. So I would have one here, then here, then here, then here, then here, and they all get slightly steeper. But because I shoot 3-gun, and I have a 28-inch waist, I have a very small waist, I got a lot of stuff as an open division shooter to put on this waist. So vertical pouches, because space is at a premium for me. And then when I'm shooting pistol matches, I just leave everything in the same place because I don't want my stuff to be in a different spot every single time. Going farther around here, I'll usually run my shotgun mags next. And what I do for my shotgun mags, most open division shooters have dissident mags like this with a big old clip, and they just hook it on the belt. My problem is I don't have enough waist. So if these are all on my waist, they all have to be basically touching each other in order to get them all on the belt before I run out of room. I don't have enough waist to get away with that. So I actually have to extend them out from myself a little bit so I have room to grab each one of them. So what I did is I just took a Safariland rifle pouch with the clips on here. This is literally a folded up shotgun shell box, and then I just threw some gaff tape around there, some gaff tape? Yeah, gaff tape around there. And then that lets this guy kind of hang on there. It's not crazy tight, but it's enough that I've never had it come out, like all the running I've ever done. So that one goes next. And then that big old, I don't know, clip, hanger thing, whatever. I go rounds down like that. So when I do my reload, I can kind of like rotate it out there. And then I have another shotgun pouch up front that's an angled pouch. This one is from Dissident Arms, made for the mags. That one goes at an angle right here. Mag pouch can go into that thing right there. So this is if I have a stage where I'm going to do a very fast reload. I don't have to go back to this one. I can grab this one. And also just for, you know, extra space, right? A mag that goes in the front means I don't have to put a mag in the back. I also have this guy. So this is one of my mag pouches from NRL stuff for a 6.5 Creedmoor mag. I put the same little clip on that guy, and I can do the same deal with this. The retention isn't nearly as good, but I can put that guy in there. And the nice thing about this is if I go prone on it afterwards, this thing lays flat. It's just more comfortable to lay on. That's the only reason I have it. But I can also put a rifle mag in there if I need to. Retention's not great. I actually lost a mag out of this thing at Nationals. Luckily, I had a backup mag. Always bring a backup mag. But these aren't designed to sit sideways like this. So this is more for like a stand and shoot. You're going to shoot a bunch of stuff and then do a really quick reload type deal. This guy doesn't come out of the bag very often. Next around the belt is standard Safariland rifle pouch, which goes in back there. Rifle mag goes in that one. If I'm on a stage where I don't have one of these things, everything moves toward the front. So if I'm on a stage where I'm not shooting the shotgun at all, that'll come off of there. That'll move around towards the front there, make it a little bit more accessible. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I have the ability, if I go really crazy with it, I can carry 2 shotgun mags, 2 rifle mags, and 4 pistol mags at the same time, which is a lot, but that does happen. Sometimes I'll carry up to 4 shotgun mags at a time without anything else on the belt on like a shotgun only stage. Sometimes I'll carry 5 or even 6 pistol mags on a really big all pistol stage. Sometimes I'll carry 2 or 3 rifle mags. All those things happen. This gives me the flexibility to change all of that. If I was a pistol only shooter, I would have a very different setup, but I primarily shoot 3-gun and then occasionally do pistol stuff. So this is what I ended up with. I got here through a lot of experimentation. Everything's kind of moved around a little bit. This belt though is probably the oldest piece of gear that I own. I bought this belt in 2013 when I started shooting, and I still have it. It's yeah, it's held up just fine. It's getting a little tired, but it's doing all right. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to it. If you guys have any questions about any of this stuff, leave it up in the comments and we'll get it answered. Bye.